Welcome back, everyone. We just defeated Brachus Rex's sort of guard here, Trompdoi, in his vault. Ooh. Band. Cold to the touch, this ornate ring once belonged to Brachus Rex. Within the band is inscribed the name Cassandra. The soul-forged twin he turned into an undead lich to prolong his power. Indistinct, malevolent whispers issue from the stone. Set cursed. Not sure we're going to want to use that.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
Not sure. Not sure I want to do that. What else we got? Trompdoi's hatchet does a little bit of air damage and physical damage. Uses what does it use? Strength. Sets shocked for 1 turn. A 5% chance on that. +1 wits. Rudimentary hatchet. You know what to do. Hack, hack, hack. Kind of cool. Gold. Magical stone wand. It's a fire wand. A wand assembled from myriad splinters and braided with bull leather. Creates a 1 meter fire surface when targeting terrain. Huh. Laced scale armor. This is quite good. Strapping armor for a strapping adventurer. Does it fit? Ochre ring. +1 geomancer. Searing daggers skill book. Teaches skill searing daggers. That's a pyro skill. Shoot 3 flaming daggers at targets of your choice, each creating a fire surface and causing 5 to 6 fire damage. Cool. Small masterwork rune. What is a rune? Hew and hack from the elder tree, slice and slash from the elven seed, then in the blood of grapes immerse, a masterwork rune will soon emerge. +9% damage is physical damage, maximum physical armor, and maximum magic armor. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's look through some of this stuff. Searing daggers skill book. Who do we want to put pyro on? Do we want to give her pyro? I mean, she is our caster. She's always running out of stuff to do. Doesn't really go well with water, but no one's gonna really go well with water, right? No one in the group could be a pyro. And she's got... We've given her arrow and hydro. I could give her some pyro. It seems a little weird, but I don't know how this is supposed to work. Okay. And then there was also a ring or something that would give pyro. No, geo. This scale armor gives you physical and magic and plus pyro. It's so much better than the other stuff we have, though. For everyone, so maybe that's not going to go to her. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go through each of these and figure out who to give it to. Pin down. We know that already. Adrenaline. Gain 2 action points immediately, but lose 2 action points next turn. Trompdoi's hatchet. Could this work for you? No. Could it work for you? It is better than what he's got. Great. Stylish. And then the exquisite sword. No one else needs it. Okay. So add to wares. Wand. No one's going to need that. Magical stone wand. I mean, that might be better than the thing Los is carrying, right? She's got, it's like 9 to 10, and it's a staff. Whereas wands, it just seems like wands are so much better. I feel like I have consistently learned that, because now you can just attack with it every time remotely. So I do kind of like that. I think we're learning that wands are maybe better. We'll hold on to the staff, though. Knockdown arrow. I mean, we should send all of our arrows to Iffin. No way to like easily filter for that. We'll send the water. Send all the arrows to Iffin, just like I said. Helmet needs finesse. It's like no one's wearing helmets, so give it to you, Iffin. Okay, this scale armor is sick. Maybe for him? Yeah, it's a lot better than Griff's. Looks a lot better too. What are you wearing? 7.2, 7.5, 2.7. Doesn't obviously any better. Add to wares. Send to Ifin. It's gonna take a little while to clean through this stuff, but I think it's better just to do it now that we're here in the mindset. Okay, magic armor plus 1 geo. And that's plus 1 arrow, so I don't want to change it for her, but she's got space for another ring, right? Yeah, cool. 8, and this is cursed. We definitely don't want to wear this. That looks great for when we get there. Man, we have so many of these great amulets. Cool. Bunch of books, bunch of ingredients. Fire arrowhead. Can I craft some of that stuff? That's not crafting. That's crafting. Where is the arrows? There's really nothing in here that's arrows? Huh. Okay. Not yet. We don't know how to combine arrows yet. Alright, let's go. We got levels on just 2 of them. They're somehow like offset now, which is super annoying. But that's okay. He already got some memory. Let's just check where we are with skills. He's got plenty of slots. He's got plenty of slots. He is out of slots. Yeah, so Ifin's the one who needs way more. Cool. More constitution, maybe? Yeah, just get some more health. Two-handed, plus 5% damage, plus 5% crit. I could do that. Warfare, necro. He's got a bunch of necro skills now. Heals you whenever you deal damage directly to vitality. Leadership, dodging and resistance. It's like a small amount. I am going to grab 1 and 2-handed. Just to see how that goes. Ooh. A civil ability. Persuasion we could do. So what does everyone have? We have... He is kind of the guy with persuasion. Let's grab another. He is our main talker too, so that kind of makes sense. Red Prince. Good on memory. He's got warfare, a little bit of geo. We could throw some geo spells on him, could be a good idea. I mean, we could have also given him, we could also give him the pyro stuff. But do we really want him casting spells? I don't know. I'm gonna give him a single-handed. Why does he have +1 pyro? Is that's a gear? I'll give him a single-handed. And I will go into... Let's get some health on him. And then he has bartering. What's Lucky Charm? Shouldn't go into bartering anymore. Telekinesis would be good to give him too. I'll grab Lucky Charm. I don't really know how much it helps the group if he's not your main, but okay. And then we should be getting levels for them soon. Okay, let's go explore this place. Save before we forget. That was a beast of a fight. Can I cross? How do I get here? Oh, here we go. Let's come up here. Cool. Are we gonna fight this guy again? No, no, no. We got all his stuff, so that's quite the indication. Whoa. Whoa. What is in here?
That's plenty.
Yeah. Do I want to take any of it? Oh my gosh. Supernova skill book. What do I touch first? I mean, the skill book's pretty cool. Okay, let's actually set her up then with the pyro stuff. Oh, we haven't actually got pyro yet. Yeah, she doesn't have any pyro. Requires pyro 2, requires pyro 1. Got it. Okay, gold. Purging wand. Grant skill purge 4 uses. What does that do?
Look at that wand. It hums with inner source.
Whoa. Okay, let's read the journal. Cursed ring. Ring gave me a jolt. I got the feeling it wants to be worn. Vault. Tropdoid mocked and threatened us. We killed him. Okay. These purging wands are the key to our escape. We have to find some, then return to Gratiana. God, is this what Gareth was looking for? Silence the shrieking. If we're to escape the island, we need to defeat the shriekers on the shore. Gareth went looking for weapons. He hasn't returned. Shriekers. We found a purging wand in Brachus' vault. Now we can take on the shriekers. Got it. So we're going to purge the shriekers. I see. Okay. Lady Shelbia Moldena and Sir Buckington. Sir Buckington is probably the dog she was holding. Do I want to touch the soul jars yet? Oh my god. Heart of the Tyrant. Hammered from the fieriest of blacksmith forges. Only this armor could both withstand and protect the dark heart and burning ambition of Brachus Rex. Oh, artifacts of the Tyrant. So much going on. A scorching aura burns from the heart of the Tyrant. It may be too hot to handle? Let's save. What does that mean? What does that mean? Plus 10% fire resistance, plus 1 warfare. Unique. I mean, I am going to try it.
It's been cursed.
No. So we really can't wear it. It doesn't say on it anywhere. Ooh, it has empty slot though. Which might be where that relic fit in. How do we remove the curse? Okay. Let's check the gold and the chests, and then we'll touch these things. Oh, and we'll take the art.
You made it all this way.
Why were you so intent on keeping you out?
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it.
Okay.
As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die.
Oh, What'd you do to earn that?
I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason.
Alright, we can help you out.
Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Cool. We're getting gold, frost rune, destroyer, a two-handed sword. Nice. Cool. Nail bomb grenade. All right, what do we want? A bow? The bow? No, I don't know that we want the bow compared to the. What do we have? Mantle. We can always use armor. Has an empty slot too. I might take the magic armor. Well, no. It's got plus strength, though, which is kind of weird. We're not going to use that. So I just don't know. It's like I wish there was a way to see our stuff. I mean, it seems like a great bow, but am I going to use it? I'm not going to use this. I'm not sure I'd use this. We'd definitely use this. Alright, let's take that. Because we definitely use it. Whereas I wasn't positive we were going to use the bow. Yeah, it's not clearly a lot better than that. Alright. Whereas like, we're like barely rocking leggings on anyone. Yeah, it's actually kind of embarrassing how bad the leggings situation is. She's got something, but... Destroyer, two-handed sword. Yeah, that's definitely better. And then there's a rune slot, it looks like. So where does that go? Frost rune. Now, do you think installing these is permanent or temporary? Probably permanent. This seems like a good one to put in. Manage runes. Oh my gosh. It's a whole tab. Oh, I see. This will only do one of them depending on which thing you put it in. Got it. So if I go to crafting here, go to runes. This can have something. This armor could have something. Heart of the Tyrants we're not going to wear unless we can find a way to... An amulet we can't wear for a while. So which would be better for Heart of the Tyrant? I'm sorry, for laced scale armor. Water resistance or... Where's the other rune? Oh, you can take it out. So I could do this. And then... Got it. And that way we can go to this. And put this in, which will give armor, which I think is actually a more valuable thing. Okay. Got it. We got our runes set up. Just figured that out. Great. Alright, what about one of these other soul jars? Before we go... Oh, we just made it back. And there's a... Got it. Okay. Let's check the test. Another rune. Scroll. Unidentified leggings. We just talked about how bad that we need leggings. %, physical, 9 magic. Fancy pants. The workmanship on these supple leather trousers is particularly fastidious. Every stitch perfectly spaced, every edge carefully reinforced. Great. Iffin, have a blast. Yeah, looks stylish. Okay. Alright, let's check the Gratiana soul jar.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen. The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana.
Reach out and rest your hand against it.
As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Bracchus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be?
Whoa. Slip the jar into your backpack. Take the jar and smash it to pieces. Remove the lid and absorb the soul. I mean, in every other case, we've let these things go, so I am going to do that.
Gratiana's soul flits through the air, eyes wild and desperate. She turns to you as her spirit starts to fade from this world.
Freedom! But I'm not ready! No, you can't! No!
Oh, she wasn't ready. Ooh.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out
Necromancer
the
quick.
distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
Man, now I feel odd smashing these, but I think I should.
The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf, bedecked in necromancer robes, winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Okay, seemed happy.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
Oh, the dwarf was a woman. That makes the story
The
make a little
jar
more
on the
sense.
plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness.
Oh.
As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power, for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Man, these are dark.
You see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar, a lizard in the finest necromancer robes. It grudgingly nods at you as it starts to fade from the mortal realm.
Farewell to flesh. Farewell to bone. Farewell.
All right. Cool. Okay, we got some more levels. We definitely need some memory on Ifin. How much is a question? Because this would get us one more slot, which I don't think is enough. We're using 5 of 6? We're actually only using 5 of 6? Weird. Did we get more from a item or something? But we can use more than one more. That's the main takeaway here. I could go more into ranged. I'm gonna go more into huntsman now that we actually have ways to get up high. I think that's actually smart. And then we'll just keep going into bartering. That's clearly worthwhile. And then for Losa we're getting Pyro. We decided that. And she needs 2 actually to use Supernova. That's actually a huge. So maybe we're gonna want to move the item over that grants +1. Does she need, how close is she to needing more slots? She is nowhere near needing more slots because I mishandled that for sure. Some health and more magic, and then lore master. She's kind of our lore master. We should probably pump that up. Okay. Then we can learn on her. Let's not get this wrong. Searing daggers. And then what is the item that is giving extra pyro? It's a pretty good armor. And hers is like pretty not good. Okay. Oh, but it's such a good spell. Could she even wear it? Strength 11, no. Okay. So, Ifin needs some more skills memorized. Could learn pin down. Let's move some of this stuff out here. Elemental. Okay, now we got everything. Nice. It's pretty cool. Let's put those abilities kind of farther up. Cool. Very cool. And she's got all her stuff learned. Okay. Searing dagger. Shoot 3 flaming daggers at a target choice, each creating a fire surface and dealing 7 to 8 damage. Okay. Cool. So we're kind of through this whole vault here. No sign though of the guy we were trying to track down, right? What's up here? Hold on.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
There's something strange about this statue. Look it over with great care.
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
Not good.
That shrine seems to have brought me here.
Hall of Echoes.
What is this place?
Quackus, where are we? No leaves, no trees, no soil.
Squirrel.
This is horrific!
Seeing spirits. A higher power has temporarily granted you the ability to see spirits. As you learn to channel more source, you may one day be able to use this powerful ability. at will within the mortal realm. And that triggered something for sure. Champion of the Gods. I prayed at an altar and found myself in the Hall of Echoes. Okay. So, what does this mean? And I'm by myself, other than with my trusty squirrel. Insane squirrel companion. Alright.
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face you. He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you.
I'm gonna hold up both hands.
The figure plants a foot before you, raises his sword, and commands,
Fight!
Leap out of the way, shouting for him to stop this madness.
The figure charges you head on, ready to plunge the sword into your chest. As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every particle of your body. The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so much as breathe too suddenly, it will slice your jugular with ease.
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down.
Interesting. If you truly saved me from drowning, I owe you your thanks.
The
or my
time
thanks.
for gratitude is gone. The fight to survive is the only remaining battle. The divine is dead. Voidwoken haunt the night. Do you think I would let my people, our people, suffer so deeply without intervening? I chose you to be my champion, but it seems I've chosen wrong.
Swing your head back, slicing your neck along his blade, and slam the back of your head against his face. Tell him that against a man of matter and substance you wouldn't have been caught off guard, and tell him you are a mere mortal and he's clearly something else. It does not do to compare his talents with yours. I'm gonna fight back, even though it seems like it might kill me.
He staggers back, holding his nose. The wound on your neck quickly knits
cool.
together. He smiles.
You may do well after all.
Tell him the time for mysteries is over. Ask him what he's talking about.
Recognize me. You are my champion, and I am your god.
Okay.
He lifts his visor. Two deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
Okay. Why has he brought you here?
You have brought yourself. This gives me hope.
I see a spark in you. The beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I've chosen you. To lead humankind back toward divinity.
Okay, one, that's kind of a big choice. And two, did the voice for this guy just change?
This is why you are my selected.
Yeah, it did.
My God-woken.
Changed back. God woken, that's what he means.
Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
You've learned the Bless skill, which allows you to bless existing surfaces, clouds, items, and characters. Using it, you can also cleanse curse status. So if we could use that awesome armor, then. Not the most important thing right now, but I'll take it. Rub your hands together. Ask him what sort of power this is.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now, you have the power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. One marked for greatness. One who can either rise to this great task, or let his people fall to ruin.
Why'd you choose me?
Capability is learned, so too experience. What I need is not the wisdom of experience, but the fire of potential. This I see within you. Above all my many children, I hope I am not wrong. Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape the grasp of those who would do you harm. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people.
I got my crew, though.
Ralik visibly bristles at the mention of your companions.
I am not the only of the seven seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned by powers that threaten the very existence of our race.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a relentless, bloodless battle.
Times have changed. The gods
Weird.
are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, if you fail, our race may well be lost. A father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed, if you choose it. Do not disappoint me.
Cool. Alright, we got bless. That requires source though. That's a bummer. Can't do it right now. But that's cool. Yeah, let's talk to Sir Laura.
Blessed branches, we've returned. Every second we spent in that hellish place was a second the great acorn drew closer. Interesting. You thought it was interesting, Quercus. Do you know what's interesting? Watching an entire world be strangled by the roots of doom. Seeing the giant races fall like leaves in frost. Hearing the screams of... I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly calm. Anyway, as interesting as that cold hellscape might have been, it does not solve our problem. We are here to stop the great acorn, not hide from it.
Well, saving the world is no small task. How can I help?
It's already helping more than it knows, Quercus. The fate of the world depends on our ability to research a spell to protect Rivellon. We need to travel across the land, gathering clues, experimenting with different magics, and come up with a spell to shield Rivellon from its doom. Of course, for us to do that, we must avoid being eaten by the servants of the Great Acorn. And that is where our big, foolhardy shield comes in.
I can do more than just kill Voidwoken.
Quercus! Quercus! It thinks it can use magic at our level. I don't know if that's adorable or just sad. No, I am not going to share our magic with it. I don't care how much you like it, Quercus. Very well, I cannot give it magic, but I can teach it how to forge one spell, if it will keep you happy.
Ooh.
One!
The squirrel reaches out, touching your foot with a delicate paw, and you feel your mind open. You can see the forces of magic and see how to combine them in a new way. There, maybe now your pet will have a fighting chance. Yes, yes, you're welcome, but can we please get on and save the world now?
Cool. Erratic Wisp. Skill book. Where is that? Erratic Wisp. I really don't see this skill book. It went to someone else's bag. Yep, no. Bleed fire. Also pyrotechnic. Requires polymorph. Enemies will bleed fire when hit. That's pretty cool. But I don't know where this skill book went, which is really weird here. Did I just learn in the skill rather than the... No? Alright. Don't know where that went. Group's back together though. We're back from talking with God. So that was kind of crazy. And we're back in here. We've already looked through all this, right? Yeah. There's... Oh, we already went through all of this. Wow, okay, cool. Cool, that was kind of nuts. We did not find that guy, though, that we're trying to find. We did get a wand, so we can check on the Shriekers, but I do still kind of want to find... Graziano. Was Graziano one of the ones we smashed? I hope not. But I kind of remember that name.
What's this? I found something.
What'd you find? What'd you find? It's kind of the worst when he says that and you don't know what he found. It's happened to us at least once before, and it's like, where do you look? Right? It's like, am I just gonna like... Man. It's also, of course, right in front of us, so maybe I'm just an idiot.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
Whoa. Some pretty sick
Good
guns, gloves, a ring, a mask. Alright, that was worth it, for sure. I mean, he's not even wearing gloves. Huntsman. Yeah, let's do this. Can anyone else even wear these? No. 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 Okay. Magic armor, +1 intel. +1 arrow, +1 geo. I'll take that. And then... you actually have geo, technically? No, you have geo. Someone has geo. Yeah, you have geo. Cool. I mean, the 10 magic armor is great. And then physical armor, magic armor, strength, and poison resistance. Cool. Like that. Man, that was a good find. Okay, so let's go back to that village. I'm a little worried that the name Gratiana sounded familiar. And maybe that's just me being misremembering something, but we can come back to the village anyway. I think that'll be useful. Sanctuary of Amadia. Gratiana. No, it was her. She died. So these were people in the world. Just dropped a bunch of stuff, though. Were they all people in the world? Because in the past they hadn't been, but maybe they were... Oh, man. She had said she was really old. In Rage, motivate an allied character with the power of Rage. Target allied character is guaranteed to land critical hits with basic attacks and weapon skills, but is muted.
No, we don't have the time. Think, damn it.
Whoa, that's a nice shield. This is nice stuff. Alright, let's grab that.
Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry.
Spread your wings.
The birds are asleep.
Teleportation.
In the
Echoes of death.
The seven watch over us.
That was nice stuff. Okay.
So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
In Rage, you could use... You could either do it on him. He's got a slot. Or on our friend the Red Prince. It requires Warfare 2. He has 3, he has 5. I mean, they're both... I might give it to him. I'm having more trouble using things with him, to be honest.
Wished Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry.
Smoke and screams.
The birds are
Echoes of
asleep.
death.
The moon's in the sky.
Gareth,
The seven watch over us.
Please come
You're
back.
safe in bed.
Much nicer
So close your
shield.
sweet eyes
right?
and rest your wee head.
Yeah, it's just all around much better. Let's identify that. Good thing we just got more Lore Master. 19 physical, 5 magic. +1 wits, +1 scoundrel. It's not like a perfect fit for anyone, but... another amulet, which is great. We can't use that. We can use that. So now we got teleport.
Smoke and screams.
Wished, Bonnie Baron,
Echoes of
now
death.
don't you cry.
Gareth,
The birds are asleep,
please come
the
back.
moon's in the sky.
Oh, all the humans learned bless.
The seven watch o'er us.
Interesting.
You're safe in bed.
Can't actually cast it right
So
now,
close
so I'm
your
gonna swap
sweet
it out for
eyes
teleportation.
and rest your wee head.
Which actually seems like it could come in quite handy. 15-meter range. And then the rings. 7 magic armor. Grant skill restoration. So it's like a healing. That's pretty good. And then 10 magic armor warfare. So let's give it to someone who could use warfare. And then I could give her the... Oh, she already has some useful ones. Alright, he can take it. Cool. It's pretty good stuff.
Smoke and screams.
Still kind of feel bad for
Echoes
killing
of
her.
death.
She was like the one who complained about it. I was right to recognize the name.
Please come back.
Okay, let's take a break here. We gotta find Gareth. That's clearly a big thing we need to do. Yeah. I feel bad, but... I don't know, she was also immortal. Still feel bad. But, you know, that's how the game works. You can't predict everything. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.